Right, so what actually ended up happening was it wasn't the end of this game. The game didn't freeze or any of that. Apparently it was just loading and got stuck like that. So went back, I guess, and went down the floor. Of course, this is Necropolis, or I can't think of the other name for this. Like, there's two versions of each floor, right? There, Necropolis, something else which I can't think of right now. There's basement and cellar, catacombs and caves, and then this and whatever the other name of it is, because I can't think of it right now for whatever reason. So maybe it'll come back to me again in a later date. And as you can see, yes, I know what it looks like. However, I'm going to ask that you don't leave in the comments what you think that monster is or should be called, just for the sake of other people who don't want to see that. I don't know why that was put into the game, because yes, it does look very phallic. And not in a good way either, not like a penis joke. Those are, of course, hilarious. Spider. And there's little white nubs on the floor. I don't know if you saw what it did, but it shot out another spider, which is why I always try and take those guys out first. And of course, as you can see, these guys, as by themselves, wouldn't be that bad. But when there's 50 of them all shooting in all different directions, because you are in all different directions, then it gets sort of annoying. Trust me. And they do a full health thing whenever they hit you. Take out one entire health bar. Thought that one was gonna hit me. I should probably stop making that noise whenever I think I'm gonna get hit. Bad trip. I will hold on to this, one, because I can't drop it, and two, if you get on to one health bar thing left, one heart, then you can use this and it'll give you full health. So why not use it here? Come on. And I can blow him up, but he usually just blows up in spiders, so 2 of hearts. I'll use this after I use this. Right, so it didn't drop anything, so I'm going to pick up the 2 of hearts and continue playing, because I have a gambling problem. Sir, you're a dick. So I'm going to pop that. I'm going to the secret room, and yes, I will take that. So now my shots also slow the enemies. So it's good also whenever you're fighting bosses like the end game boss to have lots of tear effects and lots of damage, or lots of speed, like lots of shoot your tears fast, I guess. I was trying to think of the word for lots of speed for shooting stuff, but one never came to me, so. And what it does is, like, it also makes their projectiles fire up slower, so I can sort of aim their trajectory better. Which is why it's good for enemies like these douchebags that go around blowing everything up. Like, as you can see, there's very little parts of the room here that aren't exploded. Which is a shame, because that was a nice room, and it never did anything to anybody. And those little statues, pain. Those little statues, though, I cannot kill. They just fire until all the enemies in the room are dead. Which is why they are also annoying. Extremely annoying, I guess I should add. Justice. I like this card because it gives you one of everything. Let me go into a room with no holes. Ooh. See? Key, bomb, health, penny. Another heart. So I'm going to go back down to Demon Judgment Baby thing. And I'm going to play him 2 more times. One more time. One more time. One more time. I should really give up my gambling addiction. Because usually that's what happens. I give him stuff, he gives me nothing. Because he's cold and heartless. However, now I can go to the second secret room, which I know said couldn't be beside but one room, but since it's the other secret room, I guess it can. Don't want that either. What that item does, or what that trinket does, is whenever you take damage, you have a chance of getting super increased damage, but I like the penny thing that I have now, Bloody Penny, so that was almost bad. And of course, as you can see, the floors, I'm progressively going down, so the enemies are getting progressively harder. These guys aren't. These are probably the easiest guys on this floor. However, their cousins, brothers, whatever you want to call them, leapers, are super annoying. And so are these zombies, because you can only hit them in the backside of their head, and they typically run towards you. Thank God I have slowing, otherwise this room would be near impossible. And well, they might have one, but I don't know of any set pattern for them. Like, it's not, if you shoot them in the face, then they keep running at you, or something like that. Or it might be, I don't know, actually. These guys, the little masks, okay, that is a leaper. The thing that just did that, that's a leaper. It's very annoying. And as you can see, when I try and dodge it, it hurts me. These little masks, the only way you can kill them is by blowing up the hearts. Or, I guess you don't have to blow them up, but by killing the hearts. So, they can be annoying if you're not flying. If you don't have the ability to fly, they're annoying. And I need to get some more damage, because also as you go down, enemies, of course, they get harder with their, like, effects or their abilities, whatever. But they also get harder with the amount of health they have. So, these guys, the reason these guys are on, like, the second floor all the way down, and they continue being used, even though enemies are supposed to get harder, is because they're douchebags enough. Second floor, first floor, to the last floor, they're constantly hard enemies, no matter what. Just the earlier on, the more likely you are to get hit. I have 11 keys, so I guess I can't really complain about that. Is this Mom's Contact, or is this the Third Eye? One of them lets me shoot tears out of the backside of my head, and one of them freezes enemies. So I chose wrong on this. I really thought that was Mom's Contact. That's a shame. Yeah, well. Yes, I will open this. Get lots of money and an extra spirit heart. And why haven't I gone to the shop is my question. Which I suppose Mom's Eye isn't bad. It does let you shoot faster. And it does, you know, occasionally kill an enemy that's behind you. Or I don't know about kill, but injure, definitely. So it's not horrible, but there's better items. And now this guy is going to pay me up with an item, or I'm going to blow him up. There we go. Yes. Brimstone is one of the most OP items in the game, in my opinion, because it can not only fire through any object in the game, but it can also fire through enemies, so, and I'm going to take this, because it gives me lots of pills. That's good. I'll save that one. I'll save that one. And I'll test this one out. Falls still. Perfect. So now, as you can see in the top right, I'm sort of stacked for spirit hearts. I'm going to use telepills, and I'll come back and get the bad trip pill. Where am I? Okay, never mind. I'm going to leave the bad trip pill. I lied, because I don't want to walk back up there. And I forgot that I have brimstone, so now I have to charge my shots, so the tears up are kind of at a waste, but boom, so there's that. Now you can see why I like the item. It's not always a one-shot kills, but so long as it's you like keep it on an enemy, then it is pretty much a kill. Especially with my slowing effect, it'll be very, very good later on. I mean, it's good right now, but it'll be even better. And especially for enemies like him, where you need piercing shots, because right now, right, he's just like a bigger version of those little mass things we saw earlier. You gotta kill the heart in order to kill him. However, the catch with him is, after you kill the heart, I was hoping for that to be like a little cue. After you kill the heart, you still have to kill him, But now he turns into like a zombie thing, and I can only hit him in the back of the head if I don't have piercing shots like I do with Brimstone. So this is why Brimstone's OP. Brimstone's slowing shot even better. Though if I had more damage, it would be, yes, I will take that. Because here's another deal with the Devil Room, and it's Krampus. That's a shame. I don't really like Krampus. Nor do I like the item that it gives you, but I'll take it. Because it's sort of a damage. It's an interesting item. It's the further away you are from an enemy, the more damage you do. However, I never use it to its full extent. Because, I mean, I don't ever really think about my positioning. I just always want to kill the enemies as fast as I can. But of course, if I have a giant laser shooting at my mouth, then I can fly. I can sort of better project where I want to be when I shoot a shot. So he was added in. He gives you a lump of coal, but he was added in around the Christmas thing. That's his story thing. Why am I going back? Not, I guess. I sort of wanted to go to the bookstore, or the bookshop, library thing, whatever, which you can see in the top right of the minimap, in the top left, the little book or whatever, library, and it usually has, or always has, one of the several books in the game, which there's like, there's Telepathy for Dummies, which is that yellow book you guys saw earlier. There's Book of Sins or something like that. But what it does is give you like maybe a bomb or a key each time you use it, so it's alright. But look down. Of course, I don't want to use that, so I'll just hold on to it until I have something to exchange it with. And this room is full of douchebags, but thankfully I can fly and I have Brimstone. And these guys, I don't know what Edmund was thinking when he put them in here. I'm trapped. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Took more damage there than I should have. But it's alright, because... okay, now it's starting to not be alright. I was going to say, because I still have spirit hearts, or a spirit heart, but that is no longer the case, and I can't hit him. Why? There we go. Sure, give me another key, because I need that. No, wait, no I don't. As you can see, everything is easier with Brimstone. No, I do not want to go there. That's the arcade. You spend a penny to get in, then it has like 3 machines, and I might come back to it, but for right now, I'm going to say no, because I already have a luck down, so my chances of winning are already down, I think. I mean, luck, I would think that luck corresponds with winning slot machines and all that. If not, then again, I have no idea. And this is another mini-boss, of course. But Brimstone, I can clean him up quite easily. And I shall continue. Because the room on the right, I have to have 1 health thing left, 1 little red heart, in order to go in it, and you fight like 3 bosses, however it gives you an item. So it's... God. Edmund is very devious when he creates enemies for you to face. And the devil, I'll definitely take that. Because what this item does, or what this little playing card does, is, yes, I know now they shoot out of the front and back, so I don't, and the fact that it looks like blood just simply doesn't help. But, God. But Edmund, very good at making hard enemies. Full health, that's good. I will go to that room after all. But first, item room. I believe that item speeds me up, and so I traded for an item that's worse. Right. The full health, though, I will use, just not right now. I think this is the... I hope I'm wrong. I think this is the floor that I fought Mom on, which will be good because it means we're nearing sort of the end. But it will be bad because once you go into the Mom fight, you can't come back out of that room unless you have, like, telepills. I'm being careful not to blow up that brown fly, the giant one with the face on it, because, well, I just gave it away, it blows up. I was gonna say because whenever I kill it, it blows up, but wouldn't make much sense. That is good. I will take it. What this little white heart does is if I get another one, then it'll give me another heart container, or if I can hold on to it till the next floor, it will give me another one anyways. So as you can see, these guys can be very annoying. And if I get hit one more time, I'll lose that heart, which is a shame. Alright, there's one. So, of course, the difficulty went down by about 75%. There we go. Alright, now I just have to not get hit a single more time. Otherwise, I'll lose the heart and... oh, there's a nickel. I do want to go back and reroll that item. So this is why I enjoy the, this item. The D6 that I have. That was almost a bad idea. Those blue blocks, they will fly towards you if you're within like a straight forward, you know, up or down position of it, or left or right. No. I'm gonna go to the little arcade and to the shop, and then I'll probably go fight Mom. But the item that was in there, Monstrous Tooth, you guys remember Monstro, the first boss of Phase? Well, that item calls him down, but he only lands and then jumps up. Well, the compass, that's nice. That works very well in unison with the map. And so now I can't really play anything that takes life because then I'll lose that heart container. So let me go over here, spend the rest of my money, see if I can't win something. Alright, so this guy, of course the typical little three things, but I can't ever keep up with him, so I guess a random one. I lost, oh well. I will play him again, and I'll play the slot machine. That little game on the right, you change money for, or you change hearts for money, and you have a chance of getting another health up thing, but I don't like the chances of that happening. Actually, I might try that. I'll lose the one that I have right now, but if it gives me another health thing, and okay. Pretty Fly, that's always a good thing because it's like a passive defense item. I should have got some water before this. Sweet. But what it does is it blocks shots that come towards you. It doesn't block melee enemies that come running at you, but... alright, well this is good. Flies won't attack me now. And last penny there. So I'm going to play this game, and yes, there goes my white heart. However, hopefully this thing will... oh yeah, and I can play it for forever, because it gives me... well, not forever, but it gives me heart whenever I... gives me hearts whenever I pick up the pennies, and I lose hearts to pick up the pennies, so essentially I'm just gaining money right here. And chances to win extra HP upgrade, which is always good. But as you can see, I'm coming out with a net negative on health. But it's fine because I still have a full health pill somewhere on this floor. Wow. I'm gonna be a millionaire by the time this machine blows up. Hopefully not, because that'd be a shame. Come on. This is a shame. Come on, Jesus Christ, man. How much blood do I have to put into you before you give me a blood bag? Hey you. I did not mean to do that. Now I just lost half of the spirit heart. Way to go. Chance, you're a genius. Come on. I'm about to just say screw it and go, but I lost a white heart, so I don't want to do that. Yes, once you start losing red hearts on this thing, it'll start taking away spirit hearts. That's why I lost the spirit heart earlier. So, that's a shame. Now I have to go pick up hearts elsewhere and do all that stuff. Or actually, how much? Okay, I'm going to take this, I'm going to go down, and I'm going to play this room. Never mind, I'm not, because that item's definitely not worth going through whatever that room would put me through. I'm going to go instead pick up this full health pill right over here. Is this it, or is this the luck down? That's the luck down. The cool thing about pills is each game they're randomly generated, so if I get it, like this pill, the orange splatter top and white bottom, in this game it's full health. However, in the next game it might be luck down. So, but each time I see, you know, white bottom, orange splatter top in this specific game, it will be a full health. So, and it tells you in the top right if you've identified it or not. Alright, now you will pay me up with what I want. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My left hand, it goes into like this super cramped mode when I start playing this game for too long. Man, what is it with me and having to burp? I don't enjoy it. It seems like I have to do it every time I want to commentate too. Did not mean to leave that room. Give me that heart. I'm gonna play again. Come on. Usually you win after like 20 or so things. It'll blow up and give you what you want. But Jesus. Well. Come on. Not asking for much. Just give me. Well, there's a dime. Alright. And as you can see in the top mid, I've got 99 cents. There we go. Blood bag, extra HP. But I got 99 cents, which is the most amount of money you can have in this game. So it's also the most amount of bombs and keys you can have, 99. So it's helpful to know in the future if you have 99 of something, don't try and continue to get it because it doesn't go over like in some games. You know, just say 99, but really continue giving you. It just stops at 99. So any money I pick up after this without spending, then it's just lost. But, alright, now we shall go defeat Mother. Oh, I didn't realize I had so much health in there. And this is actually a champion version of Mom, which means it's harder than the regular version. I need to pop this, because now I do extra damage, as you can see. Typically, she spawns enemies, but this time she is not, because this champion version mostly just tries to step on you, as you can see. And of course she has more health because she's a champion version. And you can tell where she's going to be by the little shadow, of course, but still this fight is usually much harder and much more annoying. She keeps trying to crush me and I don't enjoy it. After this, once we beat her, we will go down into the womb, or the heart, one of those two. No, yeah, we go into the womb and we fight her heart. Now, this trinket that I just picked up, the Polaroid, what it does is, once you beat Mom, you go, you have two options. You can either go into Hell and beat Satan, or you can go into the Cathedral and fight yourself. Which, yeah, it's trippy, but I don't know, this whole game is kind of weird. So, and then after you beat yourself, if you have the Polaroid, you can go fight Blue Baby, which is supposedly like your dad, I guess, or something like that. I don't know the full backstory, but there's a rundown of the basics that, okay. Thank God I got all that extra money, because it totally didn't do anything. And what's special about the womb is not only are these enemies harder, but I lose more health. I lose a full point of health for every time they touch me, so I cannot afford to get hit here. Because as you can see, it looks like I have a whole lot, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits, and I'm dead. That's it, game over. So, definitely can't afford to be getting hit, especially by enemies like him, who just like to ride me. However, since I have Brimstone, I can just sit on top of a rock right here and have a field day with killing them, which is what I'm going to do. And up we go. However, these flies can fly on top of rocks, and so therefore they are bad and must be taken out. And they can blow up rocks, so they're equally as annoying. There's little guys that pop up out of this, and I realize this floor looks disgusting. And there's I believe these are fetuses, and that's what they are. I think they're banshees, like they're this game's equivalent of banshees. You know, because most horror games, I guess, most what is superstitious, you know, ghosts and all that stuff. Most games that have ghosts, they also have banshees. And thank God, I got one of the easier womb bosses. Skull-X, the only thing is you can't hit him anywhere and do damage other than his tail. And he does shoot out those bombs, but he's, like I said, the easiest one. Oh, he also shoots out lots of spraying stuff like that. Which, I mean, he is a difficult boss. He is a difficult boss, but where was I going with that? Oh, still one of the easier womb bosses. Don't want that because that gives you one of everything, so I'll take this, which gives me HP up. Which I'm going to need HP because otherwise I will get raped and that'll be the end of this game. Which I should probably split it into 2 parts anyways because it's at like 40-50 minutes now. I don't know that you guys want to watch that much video. Pain. Freaking nematodes, that's what these guys remind me of. Nematodes off SpongeBob. Moin? Moin? Or is that something else that they do moin? Yeah, I think that's off Finding Nemo. Well, whatever the nematodes say. Lucky Toe. No, I do not want the Lucky Toe. I will take this. Oh, and something special about on this fort, if you can see all these rocks, they're red. However, there can be blue tinted rocks along them you just can't see because they're not tinted, so do still blow them up if you have. I'm screwed on this room because I hate all of its enemies. Well, never mind, I took out that lock-on laser thing, but these guys are still annoying. They see you and they just rush for you. They look like leeches, and that's bad because I hate leeches because they're freaky little animals that suck your blood, and I don't enjoy that because they suck. I made a joke. No, I don't want that. And so here we are, we're fighting Mom's Heart, which, yes, it's not anatomically correct, placed in the womb, but you guys will get over it. Trust me, you will. Because this game's worth it. I mean, this game is pretty fun. So far as buying it, since it is an indie game, it is fairly cheap compared to like a $60, you know, brand new Call of Duty game. However, if it doesn't look like your play type, if you don't enjoy it, then I wouldn't recommend getting it because no reason to spend your money on a game that you're not going to enjoy. And why have I not gotten rid of this D6 yet? I usually get rid of it on the last floor, but oh well, I guess I'll just keep it with me till the end. Together forever, never and ever. Which, I mean, it is good if you make it to the chest, which is the last floor of the game, but rarely ever do I make it there, and rarely ever do I make it there with this item. Though it is definitely, because the chest, as soon as you get in the chest, it gives you 4 items, and those items are can all be changed out with this. So you get 4 bad items, change them out, you get 2 good items, you take 2 good items, change out the 2 bad items, and then it's just sort of a way of stacking your character, what you need for the last boss fight anyways, because it's near impossible anyways. Look at all this blood. You're not helping yourself out here, mother. Not one bit. And this is Chub. Chub? Why am I thinking that that's not his name? I believe it is, but whatever. Killed him. Little Chub? Yeah, I think that's his name, because there's an item in the game called Little Chub, and you like shoot out a version of him. It's weird. Alright, and this guy is all these bosses that keep spawning up are just that, they're bosses on earlier floors, and so that's what makes her like so hard to beat, is that although she's easy as you can see, that's what makes her supposedly so hard, is that she's not only a boss herself, she spawns other bosses. And of course, whenever you get her so low, she's going to do what all good bosses do, and gain another ability of not only summoning enemies, but now shooting giant exploding red gushes of blood at you, so that's a downside, I guess. It'll definitely put a ruiner on your day if you plan on beating her and you just see one of those flying towards you. But nonetheless, I win, so there we go. I'm going to pick up the Spirit Heart, and I'm not going to go down, and I'm not going to go into that Deal with the Devil room because it leads down also. I'm going to instead go to the Cathedral up into the light. And so now I shall go rush for the boss, because this floor is even harder than the last two. And does this guy look familiar? He should, because this is Monstro 2. Apparently he is like an android version of the last Monstro. And you guessed it, he is 2 times as annoying. But he can be baited into doing his continuous shooting move through his mouth if you just stay in front of him, go up out of it, shoot him again, go up out of it, shoot him again, go up out of it. And he's usually a boss on a different floor, but since we're in the Cathedral, instead of fighting monsters, now we fight full-blown bosses for each room. Okay. And one bad thing about slowing is I always forget that they can't jump as far when they're slowed, so I underestimate how far they're gonna jump. And bad trip, that's actually good, because that's full health whenever we get low. These flies are bad, because they explode. And they also rush towards you, so they're like the leech things, combined with the bomb flies, and no one's gonna have a good day when that happens, so yeah, I guess I might as well play it some, see if I can't get a Spirit Heart, or a bomb, whatever. I mean, I do have $99 anyways, 99 cents, not dollars. I'll play it till it gets 90, I don't really want to, I guess not, never mind, there it goes. Child's Heart, no, I don't want that. I would take it over the Polaroid, because I don't really like the Polaroid, but, I need the Polaroid, which is a shame. I wish you didn't have to have it, but you do, so can't help that. Thankfully, this is one of the easier Horsemen of the Apocalypse, so wasn't that bad. And I know it seems like I'm doing good for health, like, you know, oh, I can take most enemies out in 1 or 2 shots, and I haven't really had a problem with the bosses yet. However, this next boss, the second to last one in the game, will definitely prove you all wrong. Because what is with all these bomb fly rooms? Jesus freaking Christ. Look at those amazing dodging skills. Don't ask me where I picked them up from, wherever. Whatever word you want to use there. And of course that's the champion bomb fly, so it didn't do like 2 things of damage to me. It still does 1, but it just dropped an item as well. So here we go, Isaac versus Isaac. Who's the better Isaac? And every time you shoot him, he shoots out tears back towards you, which is a good thing that I have Brimstone. Because if I would have kept all those tears that I shot out at him, I would have been shooting a machine gun at him, but he would have just been shooting it right back at me. As you can see, he has a lot of health. So I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to skip to the end of this fight and see whether I lost or won, but that's up to you, because I'm pretty much just going to be doing this until he dies. So if you want to skip to the end, I definitely don't blame you. However, I'm not going to edit it out, because some people may want to see me running into these tears like a fail. And they always get me. He tricks you. He shoots a tear up so that you go down, and then he shoots his little spiral thing at you so that you run into it. And now these tears, the little purple ones, purple tears are always homing tears, so they will like curve towards you like that, and I'm almost dead. Didn't even notice that. You see, this is why I needed more health for the final boss. I tried to tell you guys, but you just wouldn't listen to me. Alright, I still have 2 more hits, plus alright, now I'm at full health. That's why Bad Trip is good. Only reason why Bad Trip are good. Stop that. You are hurting me. Stop that. I wish he would just choose a direction to shoot him in. Either shoot him diagonally, or shoot him straight out. That way I don't go down thinking you're going to shoot them straight out, and I don't go up thinking you're going to shoot them diagonally. And this, of course, is the 3rd stage of this fight. He goes into his little angel form and he can shoot down beams of light and those things, and he summons little angel fetuses. So as you can see, definitely one of the hardest bosses in the game, if I can get my word structure down right. My sentence structure, not word structure. However, yes, there is a harder boss than him. There is, question mark, blue baby, whatever you want to call him, that is supposedly your father, and I'm gonna die here. That's a shame. I'm not gonna end up beating the game. Unless... Oh, that was close. That was close. How I didn't die there is... Oh my god, this little protecting fly thing has saved me so many times. Oh, there it is. I'm dead. Well, it was a good run. Definitely long run, but worth it. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.